Hey, what's going on, guys? Nightcolor308 here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a top 5 list of my favorite tips or tricks to playing Search and Destroy. So, coming at number 5, these are in like no specific order, but at number 5 I'm using the perks. So, for perks, there are 3 perks in perk 3 that I think are very helpful. They're Blast Suppressor, Dead Silence, and Awareness. Blast Suppressor just doesn't let people know where you are, stuff like that. Awareness lets you easier movements to hear, and then like Dead Silence, just people can't hear you as well. These are really helpful, so I think you should use them. The other ones are better for other things, but not really for this. And okay, so coming to perk 2, okay, and for perk 1, the best 2 you can really use in this is Afterburner and Flat Jacket. Afterburner just lets you have your thrusters faster, which is helpful if you're getting in gunfights and using an SMG and you're getting shot at, you just need to move away quickly. And Flat Jacket is very helpful because of people throwing grenades and using HCXs on you, and it won't kill you as quickly. Okay, so the 4th tip I can give you is using Overkill. In Search and Destroy, this is very key, especially when you're playing with a group of friends. You should always have at least one sniper going on the field. So Overkill allows you to have 2 guns in your class. So for me, I'm running an SVG or a Locust, something in that area. And then, just really any one-shot or any sniper you're comfortable with. But if you're not very good at sniping, you probably shouldn't use this. This is just something that I use. And then, yeah. So, then also for for the attachments that I use thermal, and I use thermal because it helps me see the people. And then suppressor is very good for this as well, because so many people might disagree with me on this, but suppressor is very helpful because whenever you're far away, you don't want people to know where you are. If you're up close and you're using like a Vesper or something and you have a suppressor on that, people are going to know where you are anyway because of the skull that comes up whenever someone dies in your team. But suppressor on that makes it very helpful because people won't know where you are. And then also, so for my first primary, I'll use either assault rifle or submachine gun. Right now I'm using submachine guns. I'm using the Vesper because I'm trying to get that gold, and because the update made it a lot better. So the next tip I can give you guys is using a non-lethal specialist. Using a non-lethal specialist is a lot better than using a lethal because it helps your overall gameplay. Whenever you're using a lethal specialist, it just takes longer to pull it out, and that could be bad, stuff like that. The only lethal that I think you could use on Search and Destroy is really Ripper. Besides that, using non-lethals is a lot more helpful. So the next tip I can give you guys is kind of a combined one. It's kind of together. So it is, don't challenge if there are many people coming at you, if that makes sense. So say you're by yourself with like your teammates are all on the other side of the field, and you just you don't want to get killed. You just, unless you're like baiting for your rest of your team or something, then you don't want to get killed. So you try to go the other way, just try to flank around them, something like that. Try to go and then kill them from behind, because they'll probably think that you're gonna come out, like that you're stupid enough to do that. And then, so the next thing is, like whenever you're defending, you don't want to rush in. If you're attacking and you're with your friends or something, you should probably rush in, or with like the person who has the bomb, because you can defend them and stuff like that. But if you're defending, you wanna let them plant the bomb, especially if there's only like one or two of them. You want to just let them plant the bomb so you know exactly where they're at, instead of going out and risking yourself dying. And I represent that in this clip somewhere, I don't know. I'm watching it right now, but I think it's the next round. So yeah, just keep watching and you'll probably see it, and I'll come back on in a minute. Okay, so around here, I'm just trying to just defend myself and make sure that they aren't planting the bomb like that. I used my SVG thermal. I could have used my Vesper and that would have been a lot quicker, but I used my SVG thermal so they had no idea where I was. And I took out this other guy because he had no idea where I was, in their spawn instead of being in my spawn. So he had no idea where I was coming from, especially since I used that suppressor on my SVG. And then, so here, I see that guy and I see him shooting at me. I try to shoot him once, and then I'm like, okay, this guy will probably kill me. He's probably aiming in the door, which he was. You could literally see right there. Then another one on their team came over, so I was like, After this, I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna camp here, let them plant, and we'll see what happens. So I really thought that they were gonna plant at B, but they actually planted at A, surprisingly. I don't know how they got over there so fast, or if it was just another guy planting. So once I saw that, I just made sure that no one was coming over there, and I went around. And so another tip that I can give you, this is kind of 3-in-1, is always make sure that there's like a sniping spot, because right there, those guys might have killed me, but I killed both of them because they were flying around. And then I saw that guy, and I didn't shoot because I knew that if I did, he'd know where I was. And then I eliminated him, and boom. I just 3v1 those guys, and I didn't even get hit once, not with a single bullet, not once. So yeah, moving on to the next tip. Okay, so the last tip I can give you is your score streaks. Now remember, this list is not in any specific order, but yeah, so score streaks are very important. You want to have pretty low streaks, because unless you're using combat focus, you're probably not going to get very high. HCXD is a must. UAV is very helpful, especially for me, because I look at my minimap a lot. In Canada UAV, I use just so they don't know where I am most of the time. And Dart you can use because it's kind of like an HCXD, except like, But they're both, Dart and HCXD are very helpful because you can see all the way around the field as much as you want. I hope you guys did enjoy, because I spent a lot of time working on these clips and stuff. But if you did, please subscribe. See ya.